For most of my life, time felt like this invisible blur. Days slipped past me the way notifications slide down a screen. You see them, you swipe them away, you forget they ever existed. But 7 days ago, I did something stupid. Or brave. Maybe both. I decided to track every single minute of my life. Not the hours, not the tasks, every minute. And by the end, something inside me cracked open. Not in a motivational way, more like a wow, this is what my life actually looks like way. The kind of realization that's so uncomfortable you can't unsee it, the kind that forces you to change, or forces you to admit you're drifting. Keep watching, because if you've ever wondered where your time actually goes, this might hit closer than you expect. It started on a random Monday morning. 6 a.m. I woke up and immediately checked my phone. Not to meditate, not to journal, but to scroll. I wrote it down. Scrolling. 6 to 6:17. It felt ridiculous. But as I logged those minutes, something weird happened. The truth stopped hiding. Every minute I wrote down became a mirror. And mirrors don't lie, even when you want them to. By 10 a.m. I had already logged 41 minutes of scrolling, 23 minutes of overthinking, 12 minutes pretending to be productive, and 7 minutes staring at a wall. Doing absolutely nothing, 7 minutes, just me and a wall. Honestly, the wall had more purpose. I didn't expect the tracking to expose me this quickly. But then came the first punch to the gut. At 3:14 p.m., I wrote down, thinking about doing work, didn't actually do the work. I looked at those words for a long time. When you track your minutes, you can't lie to yourself. You can't say, I had no time, because the numbers are right there mocking you. By the end of day one, I had logged 327 wasted minutes. 5.5 hours. Gone. And that's when it hit me. Time doesn't disappear. We just misplace it. Day 2 was worse. Not because I was less productive, but because I was more aware. Every time I picked up my phone, my brain whispered, go ahead, write it down. Every time I procrastinated, it whispered again, don't forget to write that too. Minute tracking is basically shadow boxing your worst habits. They punch first and you write down the evidence. But somewhere in the middle of day 3, something shifted. I realized there are 3 stages to self-awareness. 1. Seeing the problem. 2. Feeling uncomfortable about the problem. 3. Doing something about the problem. Most of us get stuck in stage 2. We know our habits suck, but we don't move. Because self-awareness without change just feels like guilt with a spotlight on it. By day 4, I was tired of feeling guilty. So I experimented. When I felt the urge to scroll, I paused. Not because I'm disciplined, but because I didn't want to write scrolling again for the 500th time. I replaced 5 minutes of scrolling with 5 minutes of stretching, then 10 minutes of doing actual work, then 20 minutes of cleaning the disaster zone I call a room. Small wins, tiny ones, but they stacked. The minutes I used intentionally actually felt heavier, more real, more satisfying. There's something strange about tracking time. It doesn't give you more minutes, it just makes the minutes louder. And then came day 5, the day everything broke. If the first 4 days felt like peeling back layers of truth, day 5 felt like ripping out the entire foundation. It was the first day I actually asked myself a question I had been avoiding. What am I really doing with my life? You can ignore that question when you're distracted, but not when you're logging every minute like a detective, building a case against yourself. And on day 5, the case was solid, painfully solid. Here's the thing no one talks about. Most people aren't actually tired. They're overwhelmed by the gap between who they are and who they know they should be. Tracking my minutes made that gap visible, brutally visible. I realized something I didn't expect. I wasn't lazy. I was scattered. I wasn't unmotivated. I was unfocused. I wasn't lacking time. I was bleeding time through 1,000 tiny cuts. And the worst cuts were the invisible ones. The 4-minute Instagram checks, the 2-minute YouTube dips, the 6-minute thinking about starting moments, the 11-minute rest breaks that turned into escapes. Individually, those minutes seemed harmless. Collectively, they were my life. But here's the part that broke me. When I added all the wasted minutes together at the end of the week, it totaled to 31 hours. 31 hours. An entire extra day and a third. Gone. Not spent. Not enjoyed. Not invested. Just gone. You know that feeling when you look at old photos and realize how much you've changed? This was the same feeling, but with time instead of appearance. A painful awareness of what I've been losing without noticing. And yet buried inside that pain, there was something else. Something I didn't expect. Relief. Because once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. And that means you can't hide from it either. Here's what 7 days of tracking every minute taught me. 1. Time doesn't disappear. we surrender it, and most of the time we surrender it quietly. 2. Self-awareness is useless if it doesn't lead to change. Knowing your habits won't save you, fixing them will. 3. You don't need more time, you need more intention. A focused 20 minutes can change your day. A wasted 20 minutes can ruin it. 4. Small minutes become big realities. Your dream life isn't built in dramatic moments, it's built in the minutes no one sees. 5. Tracking forces honesty, and honesty is painful. But pain is information, and information is power. Minute tracking didn't magically fix my life, it just cornered me into confronting the truth. If I want to change, it starts with what I do in the next 60 seconds. Not tomorrow, not next year. Now, because your life isn't made of days, it's made of minutes. And once a minute leaves, it never comes back. So here's my challenge for you. Track your minutes for just one day, not a full week, just one day, and see what your life actually looks like. You might be surprised, you might be disappointed, you might even be scared, but you'll finally be honest. And that's where change begins. If this video hit you even a little, if you felt that uncomfortable pull in your chest, then watch the next video I made. 30 life habits that will change you faster than you expect. Because once you see where your minutes go, the next step is learning how to use them in a way that actually builds you. Go watch it. Your future self is already waiting.